Well, afternoon boys and girls. I think it's about time I carried on with my prawn pots. Well, if you look how we left it in the last one, that's the base tub, a couple inches of concrete in it. Well, that way about 7.5 kilo of concrete with the old fibres in. So that's the base, and this is going to be the top. Obviously these are the prototype, but you see I'll sit on top of there. Obviously where I'm going to put these is quite a lot of mud, so I'm sure they'll sit up to 1 inch or 2 in the mud. And we get tons and tons of weed around here, that old red weed in the autumn when we get them prawns. And a conventional pot with a round entrance, that's like a funnel in it. Pt3 tried them here before and they just roll about, roll up and plug with weed in no time, so they're a bit of a waste of time around here unfortunately, so that's why I'm doing these prototypes. Well, you see here it's got that 4 holes. Obviously prawns can swim when you find them on your pots, or either laying on the bottom or laying on the top, so these prawns will easily be able to get in there if they want to. You see there's 4 holes that side and 4 holes this side, so basically I'm going to have double entrances. Obviously I'm going to stick a bridle one end, so obviously when you haul them up and the pot go like that, you don't want all your prawns just falling straight out of the eyes, do you? So you got to change it slightly. Just going to draw it. If you imagine this is the top there, that's obviously got the hole there and the hole there, and that's the bottom, the concrete in it. There's concrete there. If I put a bridle in that end, and when I'm hauling it upwards, that's going like that in the water, isn't it? Getting pulled up to the surface, so the water pressure's going that way. So if I just have open holes, all the prawns are just going to wash out in the bottom. That's a waste of bloody time, isn't it? So what I need to do is modify this and put some mesh in it, like that. Put some mesh in both sides, so the prawns can come in here, drop down into the pot, both sides, and when I haul up, that'll be like, what was a bloody plastic nipple on the box. When I haul up, the prawns will get pushed into the bottom of the pot, and hopefully they'll be all below the little inch entrance, because that's tapered in there, so it's going to be about 1 inch between there and there, so they go in. And obviously with there being 4 holes, any weed being washed towards it, hopefully they'll get caught up and not actually go in, so as when the tide go the other way, that should wash it out. Well, that's the theory. If you look at the end of the pot, obviously I've got some plastic mesh, quite heavy duty stuff. In theory all I've got to do is fix that in there. That shouldn't be hard to do with a bit of twine, should it? So obviously I can tie off to them little slots. I'll just have to drill a few holes to put the twine in. That'll be simple then, won't it? To work out roughly where the holes have got to be is quite simple. Just get your mesh, roughly line it up, put it on the outside, and then you know your hole spacings. So I want 2, so I put a mark there and say a mark there, draw it in the bottom. I know how to drill the holes, then I'll do the same on the other side. So now look, and I got the 2 holes, so I know how to drill. Obviously I want the twine to go in one point, so I drilled another hole in there, or marked a hole, just need to drill it out. This is going to be easy peasy now. One hole there. On the outside I'm going to drill 2 so I can come out and go back in so I can pull it tight. So you can see it, there's 1 hole there, 2 holes there, and 2 holes there. That'll all be obvious in a minute when I thread it up. But I just got to cut the plastic to length. If you look there, line it up. I'm not going to get quite that full bit, so I have to cut it a little bit short, but that doesn't matter. It's tough old plastic, but I can soon cut with a good set of scissors. Look, now it fit in there lovely. So that's one done. And now the second one. So now you can see how they're going to fit. Bend it a bit. They're going to fit in there. I'm just going to use a bit of cotton twine to thread this up. It's tough as old buggery. That's why I drilled all the holes quite large so I can thread this through easily. Well, everything's all cut to shape, so all I'm going to do is get the end of the twine, go through the hole. See this? Go through there. Every other one. So I just roughly line it up with them outside holes. So obviously I'll go back in that one. I should have melted it, shouldn't I? So like you see there, go through one hole, intertwine it until it's lined up with there. Put that through. Come out the neck, go back in the other hole. That's roughly there. Then every other one. Come out of there. Back through that hole, then put it tight. You see in there, intertwined through the holes, tie it in, and out the other end. Well, what we'll do now is cut this end off and tie a knot. This stuff is notorious for slipping. I'm just going to do a double overhand knot. Ain't never going to pull, then just pull it through. Particularly tight. And now you can pull it tight. Just that ain't going to go anywhere now. And that's why I've done two holes. So what you can do, you can pull it tight and then push it back through. And you get it really tight. Once it's back through, do an overhand knot. And do another. See the overhand knot is done there. Pull it tight. You can get that just behind it. See that? It's gone behind the other one. Then put it tight. Then cut it off. So as you can see, knot intertwined, out, in, go through, out then in, and pull tight with double overhand knot. So that ain't, see that ain't going blinking anywhere, is it? Solid. If you look on the side, they're about an inch between there and the base, about an inch. That's about ideal, really. Do you see that? We want to tie them in about there. So all you need to do is get your twine again. Go through one hole. And intertwine it again. pull a bit of slack through. And obviously line up your holes, go through there. That's a bit long. You can see on the side there, you've gone through there. Now you just got to secure it, so I'll push it through the next one. And back for the other one. Just need to twine it through the holes. Go for a self. Double overhand knot, ain't going anywhere. And just pull all the slack out of it. Basically just got in between the holes, so it can't go, once it's in between several of them, that's not going to go up or down anywhere. Look like a little bit of movement, but not too much. As we come out the other side, and cut it off and then tie it off in here too. So we've just gone in between them, back through one of them. Should have heated the end up. Overhand knot and pull tight. Get it through again. Another overhand knot. One on the self. That ain't going anywhere. Just cut the end off. Do you see that? See how it works, can't you? Ever so simple. Prawns go in, crawl up the mesh, fall off into the bottom where the bait is. Then I'm going to do the same, repeat it on the other side. So that's it all done. So there's a little bit of flex there, but nothing too major. You can see there how they're shaped. So whatever the direction, prawns come from that way. You see there's a bit of mesh there, there's a little inch gap, the same on that one. These are only a prototype, there's nothing set in stone quite yet. I'm just going to rig up a few of them and see how they go. Obviously that'll be on top. Prawns go in, fall down into the bottom and sit in there. So far the easiest way I've thought to join these together is obviously these are designed to have lids on and got slots. So I managed to get some super duper tie wraps, so 1/2 inch strong old buggers. So if I thread them through there and through the top, just like that. That's a very cheap and easy hinge mechanism in it. So I don't know how I'm going to fix this side yet, I haven't thought about that, but whatever. Release the mechanism, open it up, tip your prawns and your stuff out. I'm going to put a bait bag or something in here, but that's as far as I got really. I'm just going to make up 6-10 of these and see how they go. Okay, Alright, that's not quite 100% polished yet. That's the rough idea what I'm going to do. Okay, cheers for watching. Bye.